Han Ting was about to see Ji Xing when Xiao Yishao arrived. He discreetly asked what to gift a certain girl for her birthday, and Xiao Yishao immediately guessed it was Ji Xing. At midnight, Han Ting stayed up to wish Ji Xing a happy birthday right on time. Ji Xing woke to Han Ting's punctual birthday message and felt happy. Early morning, Han Ting returned home to find his grandfather and sister practicing calligraphy and discussing company matters. His grandfather tried to persuade him to be with Zheng Di, but Han Ting refused, saying she wasn't an option. He asserted his independence, and his grandfather reluctantly agreed. In the evening, Ji Xing took photos at a place her friends had decorated for her. Li Li waited downstairs for Tu Xiaomeng. As they were about to go up, they saw Xiao Yichen dropping off Wei Chouji, and the two embraced. When asked why she was with Xiao Yichen, Wei Chouji explained, though Ji Xing had already seen them from upstairs. When they came up, Ji Xing welcomed them with a smile. Though everyone felt a bit awkward inside, they still tried to create a happy atmosphere on Ji Xing's birthday and selfies happily without Wei Chouji. Wei Chouji accidentally broke the candle. Ji Xing couldn't hide her emotions and eventually told Wei Chouji she saw her with Xiao Yichen. Ji Xing blessed both of them and left the party. Li Li saw Ji Xing leave and followed her. She was comfortable with Xiao Yichen having a lover, but she didn't expect that person to be her best friend. Ji Xing said she wanted to be alone. Li Li messaged Xiao Yishao about what happened, who then informed Han Ting. Han Ting asked Xiao Yishao to keep an eye on things while he went to find Ji Xing. Walking alone, Ji Xing received a call from Han Ting asking where she was and inviting her to join him. Han Ting picked her up, and they went to Xingyue. They both felt a bit awkward in the car. Han Ting returned to help Xiao Yishao with some unresolved matters. Ji Xing learned that Han Ting owned the hotel and cooked the dishes. He finished his meeting and noticed it was getting late. He handed Ji Xing a lighter to make a wish. She did and then asked for a drink. They played a dice game, agreeing that if Ji Xing won, Han Ting would give her some shares, but if she lost, she would do whatever Han Ting decided. Han Ting won the first round. Without saying a word, he gave Ji Xing a star necklace he had prepared. Han Ting offered to take Ji Xing home, but she held on to him, saying she would accept her loss. They returned to Han Ting's home and spent the night together. Li Li tried calling Ji Xing, but Xiao Yishao said he saw her with Han Ting at the restaurant. Xiao Yishao left, saying he had matters to attend to at home. The next morning, Ji Xing was woken up by her phone. Listening to the messages, she realized she was still at Han Ting's place. Recalling the previous night's events, she realized everything that happened was real. After discovering Ji Xing had left, Han Ting checked his phone, but Ji Xing hadn't sent any messages. Li Li noticed that Ji Xing hadn't changed her clothes from the previous night when she arrived at work. Knowing Ji Xing had been with Han Ting, Li Li asked about it. Ji Xing admitted she had spent the night with Han Ting. Li Li, who had long suspected Han Ting's interest in Ji Xing, felt it was good news, though Ji Xing thought everything was happening too fast. Han Ting, eager to see Ji Xing, went to her company but found she had just left. He learned from Su Zizhou that Ji Xing had taken annual leave and might be going back to her hometown. Han Ting then approached Xiao Yishao, confused by her avoidance and unsure of her feelings. Xiao Yishao advised Han Ting to give Ji Xing space and to take things gradually, which Han Ting took to heart. Back home, Ji Xing's parents were delighted to see her. Over the next few days, Ji Xing constantly checked her phone, hoping to receive a message from Han Ting, but none came, leaving her disappointed. Tu Xiaomeng continued to teach Lu Linja's mother singing and piano, and Lu Linja became increasingly enamored with her. His mother also grew very fond of Tu Xiaomeng. Thanks to Tu Xiaomeng's coaching, Lu Linja's mother even won an award. Lu Linja offered to take Tu Xiaomeng home but accidentally stepped on her foot at the door, immediately kneeling to apologize. The video of his mother singing soon went viral, bringing popularity to Lu Linja's bar, which delighted his mother, who then offered to invest in it. At home, Ji Xing looked at the necklace and thought about Han Ting. Both wanted to contact each other but hesitated, each waiting for the other to make the first move. Han Ting couldn't sleep, staring at the last message he had sent Ji Xing. Similarly, Ji Xing couldn't sleep, holding the necklace Han Ting had given her. Both stayed awake all night. Ji Xing visited a patient who was very grateful to Ji Xing for her help, stating that without her, they might not have had the chance for treatment. However, the patient's husband was primarily concerned about his wife recovering quickly to resume work. Ji Xing handed an invitation to the Entrepreneur Exchange Conference to Su Zizhou, suggesting that performing well there could prove their worth. She entrusted him with the responsibility of the presentation, though he felt unqualified. Ji Xing's real intention was for Su Zizhou to deliver some materials to Han Ting, hoping to see him, but when Han Ting saw Su Zizhou instead, he felt disappointed. Han Ting attended the conference after learning about Ji Xing's participation. That evening, Ji Xing studied Han Ting's presentation techniques and worked on finding their unique position. However, she couldn't help but recall the events of that night. At the conference, Ji Xing was prepared but unaware of Han Ting's presence. Han Ting noticed Ji Xing wasn't wearing the necklace he had given her, feeling somewhat disheartened. He reviewed her speech draft, noting its resemblance to his own style, which embarrassed Ji Xing. Han Ting invited Ji Xing to join a dinner with industry insiders after the event, and she agreed. During her speech, Ji Xing focused solely on Han Ting, delivering it with sincerity and gaining recognition from many investors. Han Ting watched her intently throughout. Arriving late for dinner, Han Ting didn't drink. The discussions were intense, with everyone having their own agendas. A girl toasted Ji Xing, and although she wanted to refuse, she drank the wine since Han Ting remained silent. Ji Xing was pressured to drink, and then Mr. Chong turned his attention to Han Ting. Ji Xing was about to down a shot of white liquor, but Han Ting straightforwardly drank it instead. Then, the two left the party together, to everyone's confusion. Han Ting, who was allergic to alcohol, began feeling unwell in the car. Ji Xing worriedly wanted to take him to the hospital, but Han Ting refused. Just then, Ji Xing received a call from Su Zizhou, who informed her that Ms. Zhang's spine had a problem due to a fall at home, causing an old injury to flare up. Xiao Yichen examined the patient and found that a minor fall shouldn't have caused such severe consequences, making him suspect there might be an issue with the product. Han Ting, while scratching his red spots, looked at Xiao Yichen's data on the computer. Li bought some fruits to visit the patient. Ji Xing called Su Zizhou to inform him to return to the company to check the data for any issues. Ji Xing, visited Ms. Zhang, who seemed apologetic but appeared to be hiding something. When Ji Xing stepped out, she found Han Ting waiting at the door. Understanding the situation, Li quickly made an excuse to leave. Despite feeling unwell, Han Ting insisted on taking Ji Xing home. At her doorstep, Han Ting asked why Ji Xing was avoiding him and not wearing the necklace he gave her. Ji Xing didn't know how to respond, but it wasn't because she didn't like Han Ting. As they were about to continue their conversation, two Xiaomeng came out to take out the trash and saw them, making Ji Xing embarrassedly retreat to her room. Xiao Yishao habitually went home every night regardless of how late it was. Whenever Li asked him more questions, he wouldn't directly answer, leaving Li feeling disappointed. Zheng Di and Mr. Chong went out drinking. Mr. Chong mentioned how Han Ting heroically shielded Ji Xing from drinking. Zheng Di revealed that Han Ting was allergic to alcohol, highlighting how significant Ji Xing must be to him since he was willing to drink for her. Someone approached Ms. Wang's husband to discuss something. The next day, her husband caused a scene at the hospital, demanding to be discharged. Xiao Yichen called Ji Xing, who suspected something fishy. Ms. Wang and her husband arrived at the hospital with a group of people and accused Ji Xing's company's project of being faulty, causing Ms. Wang's injury. Ji Xing saw Ms. Wang in a wheelchair, who seemed reluctant to speak. Ji Xing wanted to talk, but her husband stopped her. Han Ting quickly came to assist Ji Xing. Suddenly, one person fell down and accused Su Zizhou of assaulting him. This made everyone extremely angry. Even though he tried his best to explain, Ji Xing was pushed to the ground. Han Ting helped her up, offering to compensate for part of the money, and the husband stopped causing trouble. Ji Xing felt it was unfair and believed there were issues that couldn't be resolved with money alone. Han Ting reassured her that it was an accident and not her fault. She got slightly injured, and Han Ting bandaged her wound. Someone recorded the entire negotiation process between Han Ting's secretary and Ms. Wang's husband. In the kitchen, Han Ting prepared food for Ji Xing. Ms. Wang's husband had signed the agreement, and Ji Xing was impressed with Han Ting's efficiency. Seeing the fridge magnet she casually gave Han Ting before, Ji Xing was touched by the elaborate meal he prepared. Han Ting asked Ji Xing if she wanted to try being his girlfriend, and she immediately agreed. The two kissed, sealing their new relationship. Han Ting had already prepared women's products for Ji Xing at home and even let her sit on his lap to practice her signature. Ji Xing felt embarrassed but eventually circled their names with a heart. In the morning, Ji Xing woke up to see Han Ting. They were officially a couple, starting their day together by washing up and having breakfast. Han Ting loved her passionately. Li Li had been avoiding Xiao Yishao for a few days, but Xiao Yishao actively sought her out, wanting to talk. She felt she didn't really understand him. But Xiao Yishao expressed that he cared deeply for her. Li Li insisted they couldn't be together until he told her the truth. Soon, a video of Han Ting's subordinate giving money to someone started circulating online, directing all the blame toward Han Ting. President Chang approached Han Yuan, stating that this matter had probably already reached the old master, making it difficult to resolve. The company quickly convened a board meeting, and Han Ting reassured Ji Xing that he would handle it. The real culprit behind this incident was likely the one benefiting the most. Ji Xing, anxious in her office, decided to revisit Mrs. Zhang. Grandpa asked Han Ting about his plan to resolve the issue, and Han Ting presented his solution. Grandpa then asked Han Ting to follow him to his office. Zheng Di pretended to buy many nutritional products for Han's family, seemingly indifferent to the scandal involving Han Ting and Ji Xing. Grandpa gave Han Ting 3 days to resolve the problem. Otherwise, he would handle it his way. Ji Xing went to Mrs. Zhang's home, stating they were willing to continue her surgery. Otherwise, she would remain bedridden. Mrs. Zhang was hesitant, wanting to heal her spine quickly. Just then, her husband returned, and Mrs. Zhang hurriedly urged Ji Xing to leave to avoid trouble. Zheng Di, pretending to be concerned, came to fetch Han Ting. Han Ting suspected Zheng Di's involvement in the incident, but she denied it. Han Ting stated he was with Ji Xing now and would cut ties with her. After returning home, Xiao Yichen and Wei Chouji helped Ji Xing devise a solution. Everyone tries to find justice for Ji Xing. Tu Xiaomeng defended Ji Xing online but faced a barrage of insults from netizens, causing her to shut down her livestream angrily. Lu Lingjia, who watched her stream daily, saw her upset and comforted her via text. Despite receiving malicious messages, Tu Xiaomeng felt better with Lu Lingjia's support. Ji Xing revisited Mrs. Wang, overhearing her telling her husband not to compromise their conscience for money. Ji Xing quickly recorded their conversation. Meanwhile, Han Ting also obtained evidence. As the husband attempted to hit his wife, Ji Xing intervened, recording him. Enraged, the husband tried to seize her phone, but Ji Xing escaped. Luckily, Han Ting arrived, and Ji Xing fell into his arms. This matter was resolved satisfactorily. Ji Xing shared the good news with her colleagues, who invited her to celebrate that evening. Han Ting was still holding a board meeting, where he presented all the evidence of Mrs. Wang's husband framing Xing Chen. This left everyone speechless. Ji Xing arranged to meet Han Ting at a campsite and prepared everything beforehand. She gave Han Ting a well-adjusted astronomical telescope and a certificate for a star she had bought. Ji Xing said she loved stars, and Han Ting replied that he wanted to kiss his own star. The two are kissed by the river, and Ji Xing expresses her love for Han Ting, hoping for their continued happiness. Han Ting then revealed to his grandfather that Zheng Di had manipulated Mrs. Wang. His grandfather was surprised by Zheng Di's involvement. Zheng Di's plan failed, and President Chang, feeling sorry for her, accompanied her for a drink. Once vibrant and lively, Zheng Di seemed very downcast. Mr. Chang couldn't do anything more. Li Li hadn't proactively met with Xiao Yishao recently, but she agreed when Xiao Yishao messaged her to meet the next day. At that moment, Ji Xing messaged Li Li to watch Tu Xiaomeng's livestream, which was filled with malicious comments due to Mrs. Wang's incident. Worried, Ji Xing and Li Li visited Tu Xiaomeng, who remained optimistic despite the cyberbullying. Ji Xing felt guilty for the trouble her company caused, but Tu Xiaomeng reassured her, willing to do anything for her best friend. That night, Ji Xing called Xiao Yichen to discuss her project application, which Xiao Yichen supported. With the situation improving, Wei Chouji was happy for Ji Xing. Xiao Yichen, aware that she had distanced herself from friends for him, proposed to her. She was really touched and had been looking forward to this for a long time. At the beach, Li Li and Xiao Yishao had a candid conversation. He revealed he had been married, and his wife died during childbirth, leaving him with a child. He wanted Li Li to decide whether to stay or leave. Han Ting met Zheng Di for a work meeting and coldly advised Zheng Di to cherish Mr. Chang's affection. Ji Xing saw Han Ting meeting Zheng Di and misunderstood the situation as a date, drinking heavily out of jealousy. She is tipsy and upset, initially refusing Han Ting's offer to drive her home but eventually agreeing to let her assistant take her. Still unwilling to give up, Zheng Di found solace in Chang He, who offered to help her. Xiao Yishao told a story to his daughter, Bibi, before bed. Li Li messaged him, expressing her desire to meet Bibi the next day. Li Li joined Xiao Yishao and Bibi for a fun outing, showing she accepted his past, but Xiao Yishao asked for more time for Bibi to adjust. To cheer up Tu Xiaomeng, Lu Lingjia's mother invited her over for dinner, creating opportunities for the two to bond. Tu Xiaomeng, optimistic as always, taught children to dance and ended up dancing with Lu Lingjia, who was watched by his pleased mother. Ji Xing complained that Han Ting only sent her one text message and hadn't replied. She was still typing when she was surprised to see Han Ting coming to her door. She was quite happy about it and mentioned that she was unhappy last night because Han Ting had dinner with Zheng Di at a restaurant. Han Ting then took out Ji Xing's phone and set his location on it, indicating that even if they couldn't always contact each other, she could always see where he was. Ji Xing was pleased, feeling that he truly cared about her. After experiencing these events, Tu Xiaomeng suddenly felt a bit lost. Her friends and classmates had already found their goals, but she still hadn't seen hers. Lu Lingjia was beside her, deliberately teasing her. While Tu Xiaomeng cheered herself up, he had planned to paint on the beach, and she offered him a CD from her home. She invited him to ride her electric scooter back to her house. Lu Lingjia, riding Tu Xiaomeng's scooter for the first time, found it very fast. They soon arrived at Tu Xiaomeng's home, where they saw Han Ting wearing Ji Xing's pajama pants. Ji Xing introduced Han Ting as her boyfriend, which surprised them. Tu Xiaomeng quickly grabbed the CD from her room and sensibly left. Feeling a bit embarrassed, Han Ting returned to his room to change clothes. He suggested that Ji Xing should move in with him. After returning home, Lu Lingjia told his mother about this, and she was quite gossipy and pleased. Han Ting held a cat in one hand and a suitcase in the other, and Ji Xing followed him home. He had even changed the house's password to Ji Xing's birthday. Soon, Ji Xing's belongings filled Han Ting's home, adding more color to the place. Ji Xing enjoyed every moment with Han Ting. Han Ting had prepared a cat climbing frame in anticipation of Ji Xing moving in. Ji Xing found Han Ting very charming as he cooked for her. Mr. Chong approached Boss Zhu with a plan to defeat Han Ting. Han Ting received a call learning that Boss Zhu had backed out of a deal. Though facing difficulties, he didn't tell Ji Xing. At work, Ji Xing called Su Jizhou and Li Li to the office to address an anonymous report accusing someone of slacking off while earning more pay. Ji Xing wanted to raise everyone's salary to prevent such issues. Both Su Jizhou and Li Li agreed, and the matter was resolved. Wei Wei, dissatisfied with her year-end bonus, confronted Ji Xing. Ji Xing explained that bonuses were based on work performance. Wei Wei then questioned when she would receive shares, complaining about a promise made during the startup phase. She even submitted a resignation, which puzzled Ji Xing. Wei Wei's actions were orchestrated by Han Yuan to sabotage Ji Xing's company. Boss Zhu, feigning hesitation, said another company offered better terms, and he needed to reconsider. Han Ting emphasized that using the company as a stepping stone must be done with moderation. Boss Zhu decided not to sell the company to him, realizing Han Ting wouldn't relent. Han Ting had been investigating Chong He and Boss Zhu and found issues between them. Han Ting wrote down a word, and his subordinate understood the plan. Han Ting wanted Ji Xing to toughen up and avoid being taken advantage of, showing her the harsh realities of business. They went to eat, and Han Ting shared business insights. The next day, Ji Xing called Wei Wei to a meeting room, stating that shares would not be given to her. Wei Wei angrily stormed out,